Yeah, I thought this is an amazing piece of writing. It's a novel, really. It feels like a great novel. And I thought this is not possible to shoot, so good luck. Find someone who can, you know, star in your movie, but it's just not a possibility. I mean, obviously there's a strong narrative challenge with the film, and there's an equally strong technical challenge, and those two are intrinsic upon each other. And in order to do it properly, you really have to have a lot of balls, and I frankly just thought on day 5, some guy would show up to set wearing a very expensive suit, and he would tell us that we have to shoot some exteriors now, and some flashback sequences, and we have to let the movie breathe a little bit more, and after reading the script, these are some of the cynical thoughts I had. Then I got a letter from Rodrigo Cortes, which is just a couple pages longer than the actual script, and that stated in no uncertain terms how he would do it, why he wanted to do it. I think that the thing had diagrams on how you would do it. I mean, the passion was unbelievable, and he flew out to LA, and we had lunch, and 40 minutes later, we're shaking hands and talking about our trip to Barcelona. Incidentally, I still don't know why we had to shoot this in Barcelona. I was thinking Chris Sparling's buddy's house. Yeah, right. But no, that's where we went.
Rodrigo, can you talk about actually what Ryan touched upon, the technical challenges of shooting in such a small space and lighting so beautifully in such a small space with a BlackBerry and a Zippo? How did you manage that?
A great lighting director, for starters, a great gaffer, unofficial of course. This guy made me light the movie, which was probably the worst job I've ever had in my life. They made me reshoot sometimes because the lighting guy sucked, which was me.
He auto-lighted, so we didn't need any help.
So it was actually all lit with the BlackBerry and the lighter? There was no faking?
No, I'm kidding. No. We did a lot of tricks, of course, but 90% of it is practical. I mean that even when you use the Zippo, it's a real Zippo. And that's what we are using, nothing else. And instead, sometimes, except, that's the word, so I'm sorry. No, English. Well, except for the moments when the Zippo was out of frame, and sometimes we used 3 of them. You remember that we even...
We called it the Thrippo.
We were so inventive to remember that, yeah, that was a party.